together, just decorating, getting everything set up for a birthday party that I was doing for one of my cousins. And, he wanted it, he wanted all the bells and whistles. He wanted the curtains and the radio coverage and everything. So, he went all out. We planned this party together. We worked very closely together. And during that time frame, we would have a lot of meetings. And within those meetings, one day we were talking. We had went and got something to eat. And I was just like, well, I just want to be honest with you, about my situation. And I was like, I'm going through a divorce. And he was just like, me too. And at first I was like, is he lying to me? Because he got to be lying. He might be lying. So when I left him, I went and looked him up because, men, you just never know. You just never know when they're being honest with you. So I looked it up in the system, seeing that he was actually going through a divorce. I'm like, okay, so he's legit going through a divorce. He ain't making it up. So am I. And that was probably the absolute worst time that both of us could have ever chosen to try to meet someone new and begin a new life with each other. So within that time frame of us, moving into that new world, I was dealing with a lot of trauma from my divorce. I was grieving, the loss of my spouse that I was getting ready to lose. I was, fighting over the house, going through stuff with the kids, just all the things. And I moved into a new situation where I should have allowed myself time to heal, time to grieve that situation that was over with, that had passed. And I should have allowed myself time to, just kind of look at my life and how I wanted to move, what I actually wanted in a spouse, and evaluate that. Because I think that a lot of times when we move out of one relationship into another relationship, we don't give ourselves time to evaluate what you want in a spouse, what you want that to look like, how that person should present themselves to you. A lot of times some people go off of looks. Oh, he got a nice haircut, he got nice clothes. But the older that we get, we start to look at stuff like, what's his credit score looking like? Does he have a bank account? Does he have a decent job? And does he have a retirement account? What's his health issues like? All of those things play into your mind. And for me, that first red flag of both of us going through a divorce, I ignored it. And that was my first caution. So tune in to part 3. I'm always pushing LC, and I'm going to continue on my story. Thank you for listening. Have a